Hi, I'm Stephen and I work for Ardian's Mandate Solutions team in Zurich, Switzerland. I'm half Swiss, half British, and I have worked mainly in banking and asset management since I graduated 5 years ago, so I've had to go through quite a few job interviews, both as a candidate and as an interviewer. The job market is definitely in a complicated place at the moment, and recruitments might have slowed down in pace or been postponed overall, but it'll be ever more important for candidates to be well prepared when the processes pick up again. I myself have actually only just joined Ardian in March, so my latest interviews are still really fresh in my mind, and I was hoping that I would be able to help some of you today by sharing interview advice and tips from my own experience, some of which can't be too wrong since I'm here at Ardian today. We're going to look into this topic in 2 videos. Today, I will be giving you some tips on how to prepare for the interview, and next time some tips on how to take the actual interview. Firstly, if you've reached the interview stage, you've already done the most difficult part. You're no longer a CV amongst hundreds, if not thousands of others. You actually have the chance to meet someone and show them who you are. So my first advice would be, give yourself a pat on the back. Reaching the interview is definitely already an achievement. My second advice is, get yourself organized well in advance. It may seem trivial, but make sure you're clear on the date, the address, check your transport options, and put a reminder on your phone or calendar. If the interview is by phone or video, check the time zone. And if you're unsure of what to be wearing, or if there's anything you need to prepare in particular, now is also the moment to clarify it. And as part of your organization, get yourself a notebook, something clean and professional, not the high school one on which your friends drew some questionable pictures. You'll see this notebook has several uses. Third bit of advice, do your homework. You'll usually have several days, so that's plenty of time. Make sure to read the latest industry and company news, explore the company's website, key figures, company history, see who's on the board, organizational charts. Where do the departments and role fit into all of this? Use LinkedIn to look up interviewers and team members. Just by seeing someone's picture, you put a face to a name and you'll feel much more comfortable when you meet them in person. If you're applying through a recruiter or a headhunter, ask them for some inside info. They'll most likely know the interviewer, the team, and can give you some really good advice. And here comes the notebook. Take notes of your research, not pages, but small bullet points about the important elements, and these you can use as cues during the interview. My fourth piece of advice, prepare your answers. You will be asked standard questions, typically about yourself, your background, your studies, your interest in the industry. It's like knowing the question on the exam in advance. So take the time to prepare a good answer. Highlight your strengths that match with the competences and traits in the job description. Just try to be subtle about it. Again, make brief notes in the notebook. Advice number 5, prepare your questions. What do you want to know about the role, the company, or the industry in general? Not only will you gain a better understanding of the role and the company, but you're also showing interest, and you'll have a great opportunity to learn from experienced industry professionals. Just make sure the questions answers are not easily available on the company's website, or that they don't require the interview to provide you with an hour-long theoretical lecture. So that's what I would typically be doing in the days or weeks before my interview. Next, you want to make sure you have very little to worry about or potentially forget on the day. So, advice number 6, prepare your stuff a day in advance. Check the time and location again. Make sure your travel arrangements are still okay, and prepare what you're going to wear and take with you. Clean shoes, well-ironed shirt or blouse, and a tie if necessary, just no exuberant colors. And try to get a good night's sleep as well. My 7th piece of advice, be early, but not too early. On the day, give yourself additional time to get ready and to travel. There might be traffic, you might not find the building's entrance, or it might take time to get to the company's reception desk. Turn up early to the address, but not early to the interview. You don't want the interviewer to be told that you're waiting for him 15 minutes earlier than planned. What I do is I aim to be at the address 15 to 20 minutes before the interview, which gives me room for unexpected delays, but also time to see where I have to go. Then I aim to be at the reception desk a couple of minutes before the meeting, so that I'm in the interview room just 1 to 2 minutes before the interview starting time. If you are running late, definitely make sure to call the interviewer or the company as soon as possible and apologize when you see them. So now you've physically made it to the interview. What next? In our next video, we'll be giving you some more tips on how to take the actual interview. So thank you for watching and see you next time.